It's been a little while since I've talked about it, but the game dev has actually been going really well. Let's talk about, well, blockchain and just how close we are to release right after the drop. So what's up everybody, how's it going? Legundo here, welcome back, and today we're doing a little bit of talk about our own little game. If you're new to the channel, which a whole bunch of you are, the past couple weeks have been amazing, but if you're new to the channel, I'm actually making a game. I don't only talk about them, I do occasionally make them, and my first in a long time is Blockchain, a puzzle game for Android, which is going to be releasing by the, let's say 1st of May. Yes, we are that close. So here's the gist of it. The game is done. All of the features are in place, including something I wasn't expecting, but building a Legundo Games service level on top of it. Something that I'm going to keep with a singular login for all of my games that I'm going to make, because I'm probably going to end up making more. I have a second game idea, which is rattling around in the back of my head now that I'm feature complete on blockchain, so it's something I might be trying very soon. The game has adopted a sort of retro synth style around it. I got caught up on Outrun, which is a subreddit dedicated to 80s style futuristic sort of landscapes and graphics and designs and artwork, and I got really tied up with it, and I realized that works amazingly well with the concept of blockchain. It's just a puzzle game, so really it can work with any sort of concept I wanted it to, but I loved the aesthetics, so I decided, yeah, let's go with that. And in having that, I've hooked up with somebody who's doing the music for all of this. I will link to his Facebook page and everything down in the comments. He's amazing. Known him for a little while now. The dude has been making amazing stuff, and the soundtrack is the final piece as far as having this game be ready for release. And I mean that. The game has pretty much been done for about a week now, and the only thing I'm really worrying about is getting the music integrated, making sure the settings for the music and the sound effects and everything else are all working the way I expect, and just dealing with any errors I've been seeing from the alpha testers. I get the occasional exception here or there, patch it, release a new version, and on my way towards having something worthy of releasing on the App Store, which is really exciting. So May 1st is going to be the release date for the game. I will launch it to the public on May 1st. So I have a couple weeks left. What is it? Today's the 8th, the day I'm recording this. I'm releasing this on the 11th. I'm checking my schedule very cheekily over here. So I have about 19 days of development time left, and then I have to get art assets together, finish up the store page, finish up a page on legundo.com to make sure everything links to it nicely, get the URLs for the app handled, and a couple Twitter handle and something else like that. But I'm pretty much done. Like, the development effort of releasing this game is finished. Now I have to worry about the sort of advertising effort around it. It's now not just about launching a game, it's about making sure this game is successful. So dog in the background. The coding part is done. The part that a lot of people think is the hardest is done, and personally I don't think it's the hardest, because I do think anybody can develop and create a game. Launching one, however, and getting it to be successful is the true challenge, and is where things truly get difficult, because you no longer have to just deal with code failing in predictable ways. You now have to get your message out there, and much like YouTube, there's a lot of other people competing for that message time and that attention of the user. So it's going to take quite a bit to make this launch happen correctly. We're going to see how it goes. It's going to be interesting. That'll be another vlog in a couple weeks as I gear up for launch. But that's pretty much it for this one. Code is done, music is coming into play, and everything else is just going so nicely. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this. I'm nervous because once I put it out there, of course it could be copied, it could be ripped off, somebody else could do it just a little bit better, market it a little bit better, but we'll always have these videos to look back on the process, and that would be interesting and something worth talking about, if albeit frustrating as hell that all of this work ended up for nothing. But as always, you know what to do. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you hated it, subscribe. And if you're interested to play blockchain before May 1st, go check us out over on Patreon. The patron supporters of the channel get priority access to games, including blockchain and whatever else comes after that. So thank you all for your support. We're very close now. Like I said, 19 days away by the time you all are watching this. And I'll see you next time.